I'm Gabby.
And I'm Maddie. Gabby and I are writing a book together.
This is an idea that we literally started working on exactly 3 years ago. We were on a trip before our sophomore year. You know, like we just kind of like developed parts of the idea. We've basically been like outlining since
Forever.
then.
The book started out as something very different.
Yeah,
than
like
what
it's
it
changed a
became.
lot.
Still the same like genre and general idea of things, but it's expanded much further. At first we were going to condense it down to 1 year, and that didn't make any sense to us. Now it's expanded over the course of like
5
4
years.
or 5 years.
So it's contemporary.
It's contemporary. We're not going to tell y'all much about it just because it's not done.
It's not done. So it's going to be dual point of view. She's writing exclusively for one of the characters and I'm writing exclusively for the other. So they're going to have very different voices. Even the tense that it's written in is different.
I think it's pretty unique. The concept itself is kind of pretty standard for contemporary books, but like I think the format in which we are writing it is something unique.
I think we really went about this as like we want to write a contemporary book, but we didn't want it to be like super short. We wanted a story that was really like fleshed out. Maddie's written 2 chapters of the first draft for her character. I've written like half of a chapter for my character. My issue is starting and like developing the character's voice. It's a different voice than what I'm used to writing. I feel like mine kind of has to grow more than hers does like throughout the course of the book.
We already have legitimately down to the chapter what is happening in the chapter, so there is no shortage of knowing what is happening.
Yeah. Whose point of view it'll be in, like what happens in each chapter.
And where exactly it falls in the timeline, like it is planned out. Every time she's come into town, we've always been like, let's write! And what we do is we usually just flesh out the timeline a little bit more, write a little bit, and not really go anywhere, but now we've officially gotten into like 6,500, 7,000 words, which I think is pretty solid. Because we know exactly where it's going, I feel much more confident in creating this than I'd have for like any of the other books that I've tried to write, because I always knew where I wanted to start it and maybe knew where I wanted to end it, but didn't know what I wanted to do in the middle, and we know exactly what is happening. Ideally, this is going to be a pretty long book, maybe like 100,000, 150,000 words.
I feel like it's the kind of contemporary that I would want to read because it will be hopefully so long.
Hopefully it'll be long, but it won't be dense.
I feel like it's going to be a story that can be like easily read. It's going to flow well. Hopefully there won't be like boring parts. We're both really excited. I feel like we both really love the characters. We really love the story that we've like built together.
Our goal is to get the first draft done by the time we go to college. If we do not get it done by the time we go to college in the fall, it's probably never going to happen.
I mean, we're planning on doing NaNoWriMo next month. Neither of us really have much to do this summer besides working.
I have 2 jobs, and so like there are some days I have work in the morning and work at the night, but then some days where I might have like a 3-hour shift. The goal will to actually write. I'm gonna tell myself I can't write the juicy parts until I get through the intro stuff.
I feel like if I spent all of the time that I usually spend reading or like watching TV, like,
scrolling through Instagram,
binge watching Netflix, just like scrolling through social media, I feel like I could finish this book like,
last year.
Yeah. 2 of the years that we've been working on this, I've like literally not lived in the same state as Maddie, so it's not something that we could constantly work on. And now that we've actually like started writing it, I feel like it's gonna just go from there.
One of the biggest issues I'm facing is that because we're writing in dual perspectives, I want to make sure that like whenever I'm writing dialogue between the 2 characters that it like links
would
up.
Actually say.
We're sharing it on Google Docs, so honestly like if she reads my thing and is like, he wouldn't phrase it like that, let me fix it.
Writing a novel is like a lot different than like writing an essay or writing anything else, because there are so many drafts. You really just have to like get it on the page and then go back and fix it.
We have both always wanted to be writers, and it's just something that kind of like fell away as we got older because we got so busy. I think honestly once we get that first book written, and even if nothing happens with it, it'll make us feel more confident. We don't want to reveal anything plot or character-wise, just because it's so new. I'll probably try to do more book writing episodes. I might do like 1 a week.
I might try to make one once a month. Hopefully I'll actually have like stuff written.
Yeah, I'm just very, very excited about it.
I mean, I feel like this is something we've really like built together.
Honestly, like, I think it's good. I would like to read it. I've always thought write what you want to read, and I don't think there's a lot of things like this out there.
Obviously, it's a work in progress because we're only like less than 3 chapters into writing
and it's like 50
but
chapters.
I feel very good about this because we've spent literally 3 years outlining this and like developing it and developing the characters and just like talking about it.
Tomorrow we're probably gonna just go sit in a Barnes & Noble and like write for a couple hours, because that's honestly like one of the best environments. I think can't fall asleep there, but I can get some coffee there. We're excited about it. One of my main goals is to get it done by the end of this summer, because it's just been something that's been sitting in my head for so long.
I think it's good that we're doing it together because there's that bit of accountability there, because if I were trying to write a book by myself, I'd be like,
whatever.
I don't feel like it. I feel the need to like stay with Maddie. We want to stay together so that we can like really write the story together.
Yeah, we're writing a book. We're excited about it. I guess that's it. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Gabby.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.